Right. More massive news.
Yes.
I've got a whole load of massive news here, but this next piece of massive news is about Forgebane, the new battle box for Warhammer 40,000. So this is the new 2-player starter set. Prepare to have your mind blown. Holy smokes!
I like them.
That is a nice choice for a battle box, Ben.
Yeah, so this is a clash in this one between the Adeptus Mechanicus and the Necrons. Both lovers of everything. Very different areas, of course. Did you lose me there for a second?
Yes, we did. The Necrons decided to creep in there and muck with your feet. Yeah. So give us it again, Ben.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, this is Forgebane, which is a clash between the Necrons and the Adeptus Mechanicus, fighting over, I'd imagine, Mars, as you might think. But this includes some really cool new miniatures in this box. So you've got the new Cryptek, which is the leader for the Necrons here. It's a new model that's going to be available in this, and then it will be available later as well. There's also the Imperial Knight Armiger Warglaives, which are tiny little miniature Imperial Knights.
Yeah.
And these are what are used by some of the trainees of the Imperial Knights. So when they're going out into battle and they're learning how to, work these massive mech suits, they start off with these, and then they go up to the big Imperial Knights later on as well.
Yeah. Oh, they look about Dreadnought scale to me.
Yeah.
No, I think they're taller than a Dreadnought.
Yeah, I think they're a bit bigger. They're lankier, certainly.
Yeah.
One of the things with this as well is that, as you say, it's a little bit of like a getting started set in a way. So it gives you all the kind of things you need with a HQ, some troop choices, something a little bit special, elite, to get stuck into the game. And because it's Games Workshop, they put in some cool sort of rules so that you can use these as a themed force as well.
Nice.
So it all kind of works effectively straight out of the box. They've also, and this is kind of cool from these guys, they've said there's a big saving on what you'd get from these individually as well. So if you're looking for a way to get into it with an alternative army to Space Marines and some of the Xenos forces, is an interesting option for you. So.
Yeah, or if you're fortunate enough to already own both armies,
which we do,
which we're lucky enough to, this is a great way to just to pick them up and say, well, do you know what? We're going to throw in a few more interesting units into each of them.
If you were starting out, I'd like to know what each of us would pick. So Warren, Mechanicus or Necron?
Necrons every time.
Mechanicus. I've wanted the Mechanicus army since I was 13.
Okay, Ben?
I go in Necrons, nice and easy to paint.
Yep.
I would also say the Necrons because I think I've played them once before and I quite enjoyed them.
I think I'm outnumbered.
Yeah, it's the Mechanicus. The Mechanicus is
They're
nice.
Cool.
But there's just something awesome about the Necrons.
Yeah, that faceless horror just looking to extinguish all life.
That and the fact that I just like this. Technically, the sculpts of the Mechanicus are
they're some of my favorite sculpts.
They are. I don't want to say they're far superior, but they're far superior. From a design perspective, the Mechanicus are unmatched, and almost unmatched in the entire 40k range.
I think so, actually.
They are that good.
I'm a devoted Eldar Harlequin player. I love my Harlequins, but the Mechanicus, as soon as the Mechanicus were released and I saw those sculpts, I just
so
my wallet.
But just back of your head, just going Ave Imperator.
Just 1001001110011.
There is something about the Necrons and the art direction on the Necrons.
It's that nice technological Egyptian feel,
and the flat panels and stuff like that. If you look at the legs of the Cryptek, the big guys at the back. Not him.
I don't have a close up of him.
There. This here.
The Canoptic Wraith.
The Canoptic Wraith.
They are cool.
Just look at that.
Yeah.
Just look at that. Also,
are they new sculpts for this box, Ben?
Yes.
No.
They're not.
The Canoptic Wraith at the back, they've been out since the Necrons were sort of redone. But the thing I wanted to point out about these actually is that a lot of people really like the sort of quite stocky, still look of Necrons, but I like that they've added a little bit more fluidity into their poses now, to give them a little bit more of animation, like feel on the tabletop, which I thought was really cool.
And the fact that I am so tempted to start a brand new Necron.
Are you?
Necron army. What do you call? What is it the Necrons have? What are their armies called?
Dynasties from Tomb Worlds.
Yeah, Tomb World. I'd like to start. I'd like to start a new Tomb World because there's amazing flip paints out now. Hobby flip paints.
This goes back to something you wanted to do. You wanted to do Beetle armor years ago.
I tried many years ago by doing. You were able to go into the car stores, and they had this kind of paint mixing service. Okay, and I went in loads of times to try and get a flip paint mixed into an aerosol so that I could prime them all with a flip paint. But it never really worked. The other thing I always also fancied was to see if I could get them chromed. To have them, but to send them off to a chroming service was quite a thing. Now there is chrome paint now, and the best that I ever saw was actually done by Forge World.
Really,
where they did a chrome effect. If you remember a Tomb Spider, I think it was like a Tomb Spider or something like that. Way back in 2010 at Games Day, they had chromified this Necron Tomb Spider, and it looked absolutely fabulous. Yeah, but I think the flip paint on a Necron army would be amazing.
There's actually one I've seen some car guys using these days. That's actually, it gives you not a chrome finish but a mirror finish, and I mean flawless mirror finish no matter what surface you put it on.
Yeah. Well, that would be interesting. Yeah. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
And because the Necrons don't require an awful lot of painting skill,
you think you could get an army done?
I think I could get an army done with that.